Like a lot of people, sometime after the quarantine started, I downloaded TikTok. And then sometime within that, I started doing random TikToks about Buck Rogers. This is the first group of them. They're all a little bit rough. You will notice that I'm staying in the vertical format because that's the format I started doing them in. So at any rate, you will notice these are considerably rougher and that they will get a bit smoother as they go on. So here it is, the first batch of Buck Rogers TikToks.
It isn't you they're after.
What?
No offense, but it's us. My gold circuits and parts bring a lot of money on the black market. As for Tweaky, well, I hate to tell you the use they'll put him to.
Yeah, Theo, I'm going to need you to elaborate on what they're planning on doing with Tweaky.
Well, Colonel, what brings you out on a night like this?
Captain, I came to find you at some personal risk.
Very ballsy.
Very what?
Forget it.
That's just for some of you who didn't know that there was a PG-rated version of this pilot. So that's Tiger Man, and this is also Tiger Man. The actor who played Tiger Man in the first half of the movie couldn't be there for the second half of the movie, and so they got H.B. Haggerty, who, if you've seen 5 1970s movies, he's in 2 of them. Oh, here's another PG moment for you.
Really sorry I had to come to this. Bottoms up.
H.B. Haggerty would continue to play Tiger Man for the rest of the first season. Oh, but he was replaced in the season finale with... Well, take a look.
Send Tiger Man to me.
He's been assigned to one of your sisters.
He's been what?
I have made other arrangements.
Well done, Kane. I think I'll call you
Don't say it.
Panther Man.
What? You thought we were going to get through today without me posting another clip from Buck Rogers?
But I'd appreciate it all the more if next time you'd refrain from interfering in a directorate training mission.
What?
If you call that interfering, there's something wrong with your fucking wagnalls.
I don't know what you mean by that.
For you kids, that's a reference to a show called Laugh-In. Google it. Personally, I love the little moment that Wilma Deering barrels the camera at Buck's Little Funny.
But how'd you like to repeat that in the flight hangar?
I'd love to. You buy people and force them to work here against their will?
But they are uncivilized nomads. It is a very satisfactory arrangement.
It's slavery.
Slavery?
Oh, come on!
By the time he had an inkling of what was truly happening, it was too late. That's not the reason.
I'm enjoying this episode where Buck is dealing with this fanatical dictator, but I don't know, I just kind of wish he'd say something that was relevant to 2020.
The truth is, you get your kicks out of turning people who should logically hate you into mindless zombies who follow you around shouting your name. Gordon, where'd you learn to shoot like that?
I've been doing that sort of thing since before you were born, Captain.
You think so, huh?
Young man, I know so.
So there's almost no way you don't know this if you're a fan of the show, but that was Buster Crabbe. the original on-screen Buck Rogers, as well as being the original on-screen Flash Gordon, hence his character's name in the episode, Brigadier Gordon. Passing the torch. Tweaky's wearing a helmet. This is from a Buck Rogers episode called Vegas in Space. First thing I want to do is acknowledge this outfit. See the back too. Okay, outfit acknowledged. Moving on.
That's someone from class of 3. Not your type.
Oh, yeah? What to say about that?
I really don't think you'll like him.
Him?
Later that same episode.
Party pooper.
You have the funniest way of talking.
You're not from class of 3, are you?
I kind of dig that it kind of reads like, hey, you're funny and clever. Are you absolutely sure you're a straight male? I mean, fair enough, right?
If you don't help me buy my way out of this city, security's gonna get a call from me.
Next time I'm in town.
You won't get away with it, Buck!
Maybe you'll feel better after a nap.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Even though you tried to blackmail me 1 second ago, here's all the stuff I won at the casino, and, I don't know, my gun for some reason.
You're gonna go with us. Oh, Marla, Tangy, Marla.
Yeah, don't get used to Marla. She's only in this episode. She was supposed to replace Aaron Gray, but nobody can replace Aaron Gray. Kills her. And it's not a Buck Rogers episode unless every woman involved is very grateful to Buck for some reason.
I am just fine, Buck. Listen, there's no way I can describe how grateful I am, so if you don't mind, I'm not even gonna try.
Just sit back and enjoy the ride. Both of you.
Well, 2/3 of them anyway. You wanted more Wilma? You got more Wilma. In this episode, The Plot to Kill a City, Wilma has to commandeer somebody else's ship and fool the onboard computer, and things get weirdly personal, weirdly fast.
And what are you doing in here?
Well, I'm a friend of Argus, and he told me to meet him here.
Rafe would never do that without telling me.
Well, he didn't have time, and we've got to get off this planet at 1500 hours, and if I don't get these engines warmed up soon...
I do the warming up around here, sweetie. And don't you forget it. What are you doing? My sensors show contact with their outer casings.
Just doing a little home repair, sweetie.
You little...
She ripped out the computer's throat like she was MacGruber. You know, this computer was flirting with Buck earlier. Maybe this was payback. Cover girl. Put the bass in your walk. Anyway, in this episode, Wilma goes undercover wearing this wig and this amazing dress so that she can get information out of Jabba the Weinstein over here.
Is it true what they say about telekinetics?
And what's that?
Why do you want to talk so much when we...
Because I find you so disgusting and so repugnant.
Disgusting and repugnant. You did a mouth fart in the side of my head. Tweaky says a lot of weird things. In this episode, Plot to Kill a City Part 2, turns out there's a spy in place, and they catch him, and Tweaky says, just listen to what Tweaky said.
Buck Rogers is a dead man, Hewer.
Hold buns, Hartstein.
There's something about the way that he says that. It kind of reminds me of that scene in A Few Good Men, you know, where Jack Nicholson says,
"Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg?"
And then we were like, why did he say his name like that? But we know why he said his name like that. Tweaky continues to be weird.
Theo, Tweaky, this is Joel. They will introduce you to sights you never dreamed existed. Let's go.
Beady, what a fox.
Now wait a minute, Tweaky. I have a great deal to do in my office.
I'll drop you off.
Oh, Joella, Tweaky, come on in. Well, what'd you think of it?
He is everything you said he'd be, Buck.
What's so funny?
He is, didn't you hear? Twiggy, really now?
Look, I can't stop you from using that and editing in your own Tweaky dialogue. Hey, I'm assuming you're younger than me, so maybe you need to be told that the voice of Tweaky is Mel Blanc, who's the original voice of Bugs Bunny. You know what Bugs Bunny is, I assume? I don't know. I'm old. Anyway, here's Tweaky asking Wilma to dance.
Hey, you want to dance, Wilma?
Thank you, no Twiggy.
Ah, nuts.
Where's Buck? To try to distract the guards and stay as close to the entryway as possible.
Well, I think that could be arranged.
My favorite part of scenes like this is I always kind of try to imagine what the thought process is of the guards.
You've got the cutest blue eyes.
Hey, she just said that Murray has cute eyes. Yeah, I heard that.
Think there's any way we could get together? When do you get
Oh,
out?
hey. Yeah,
I'm
this
talking
could
to
be
all three
looking
of
up for her.
She likes you.
Guy seems pretty into it. Yeah, but it's not a deal breaker for me. Anyway, what the?
One fight scene later.
Well, Wilma, what do you think?
I think they should strip.
Wilma. You heard what the lady said.
Kinda sounds like Georgie's doing. Yeah, let's see where it goes.